Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm Davies. Today we're going to talk about Deathwax. So when I heard Deathwax, just like most people, my biggest argument was the price. I think that's what kind of shies people away from the brand. But the more I went to events and meetups and stuff, the more Deathwax got brought up. Some negative comments, some also some very good comments as well. So eventually I decided to bite the bullet. So I decided to contact Deathwax, buy some of the waxes, and also this t-shirt also. And put it to the test, see if Deathwax is that good. So when I got my package, I ordered it and it came within a couple of days. I ordered a bank holiday Monday, so it took a little bit longer than it should have, but that's okay, I don't mind, it's cool. So when I first ordered the package, originally I wanted the big block. They ran out of them, so instead I got some other ones instead. The ones I've got I think are pretty cool. Specifically this guy just here. I don't really want to use him because I love skulls, so that I love that so much. I might have to buy another one just so I can skate with that. I also got a grenade one as well, as you can see, just that. And I also got the two separate blocks too. So in this video I mainly tested out the two separates. Okay, so my first impressions of getting the wax. When I first got the package, and I can smell this smell from it. It was really pretty. I wasn't really expecting like a smell. I've come to the conclusion that they do smell like Twister ice lollies. I don't know why. They just do. I could be completely wrong. I'm also pretty weird too. So yeah. Well, first off, when I picked up these two, I thought they were really, really good. You don't see waxes with designs like these on them, so I thought that was quite cool. That was quite unique. And also the way the colours are made as well. I tried making my own wax before and I cannot seem to get the colour right, or either the colour become too dark and it's be like unskateable, or the colour would be too thin, and then the colour would just kind of fade down to the bottom of the tray. So the way this colours has been made is really, really cool. Even to the fact that, if you can see just there, it doesn't fade into anything. So I'm not quite sure how they managed to do that, because making wax with two different colours is hard. It really is hard. So that I'm really happy with. Another one was when I picked them up. A lot of waxes, they do feel kind of greasy. These don't feel greasy at all, which is great. So I can put that in my pocket. My pocket won't get wax or anything, even my phone. Or even my skate bag. That's the biggest problem nowadays. Is put wax in your skate bag. Your bag gets waxy. Your clothes get waxy. So. Green is for metal, you need one thin layer for this, and then red is for concrete. You need to be a little bit more generous with the red one, and if it still doesn't slide, like if you have like a really, really rough piece of concrete, then you can use green on top of that as well. So the video you're about to see is my first time skating with the waxes, in a few street spots and also one of my local skate parks too. The clips, I know I haven't landed a lot of the tricks properly. I'm aware of that, you don't need to say that. But at the end of the day, the whole major point of this video and review is mainly of the wax, not of my skating abilities. So keep that in mind. I will try to skate harder next time. So enjoy.
It's breaking. This stuff actually slides pretty nice as well. Okay, so. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Yeah. I want to blend it Yeah.
First off, applying the wax, it was very, very easy, both with the green and with the red. There was no crumbling at all. Again, I didn't have any like smears, I think, on my bag or my pocket or anything like that. With the green one, I only had to do one layer, and that layer actually lasted like ages. I think when I was at Stoke, I was there for 3.5 hours, and when I did, the ledges and the coping as well, you all had skateboarders, BMXers, scooter riders, and also myself as well riding it, and it was still just as slidey as it was 3 hours ago when I waxed it. I think that is probably the best thing. And I always lose my wax whenever I go out skating. I'm constantly waxing things because it always loses its slidiness. So having wax that you only need to wax something once, and then it's great because you can just throw it straight in your bag. Okay, so the red wax is also easy to apply. I was a bit surprised actually because whenever you skate on concrete, usually the wax sort of crumbles a bit more because it's a bit more rough and a bit more rigid. But no, this didn't crumble at all, which is great. I did find I had to apply a little bit more wax than I should have, but that also might be due to the fact of how long the ledges I was skating. At the end of the day, the longer the ledge you're skating or rail or coping, the more wax you're going to apply. So I mean, that kind of says a little bit in itself. But then again, I'm still happy with that. I do need to skate a lot more concrete though than I should. As you can see, as you can probably see, I don't really skate that much street at all. So when skating with the wax, with both of them, grinds did feel a little bit more fluent. They definitely were a lot more slidey than a lot of other wax I've tried. I've tried surfaces, which were clean, so there wasn't any wax on it anyway. I also felt easier to do more switch ups. I absolutely suck at switch ups. Whenever I do switch ups, I'm quite footy. I don't do it fluent enough. You see a lot of people just slide into one switch up to another. I can't do that. But I felt with this one, because the slidiness, I can slide a little more easier. I know it's completely, way off to what a lot of people can do, but I think that was the first time I actually felt a little bit more confident doing a switch up. And I also find that I save a little more energy momentum when skating with the wax, purely because the slidiness I can go a little more further. Now I know you need speed for longer distance and quickness on a ledge, and obviously the longer in a ledge, the more you can kind of have a little bit of a rest. And I managed to do that on the metal ledge in Stoke. So I did feel like I had a little bit more energy and momentum for trying other tricks as well, such as my switch up I want to do. So I thought, that was pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that as well. Okay, so the cons. One of the cons I have is life expectancy of the wax. Now, this is completely brand new wax. This is wax after a month. I've mainly been using this one. That isn't too bad for a month. I mean, if you look at that there, that's okay. The red one, on the other hand, I put that on 2 different ledges. Probably skated them for like an hour each. That will go down quickly if I was to skate a lot of concrete ledges. The ledges weren't particularly that big either, so I suppose this could probably have lasted a little bit longer than I hoped of. But yeah, at the end of the day, it is quite a small block, and like I've just said, with concrete ledges, is that if they're much harder and longer, you're going to go for it quite quickly. So yeah, it's leaps and bounds, I suppose. But I think that's probably my con for this. I think if I had the bigger block, maybe it'd last a little bit longer. But for now, okay. So for a noticeable mention, White Spirit gets wax off the ledges, concrete and metal. I'm not too sure if it works on other waxes. I'm gonna have to give that a go. And another one is You Need Speed. With Deathwax, it is very quick. And watching videos, it looks like people just slide on ice. You can't expect to jump on the ledge with no speed at all. If you're going to hit the ledge at speed, you're going to go along the ledge at speed. Would I recommend the wax? Yes, I would definitely recommend it. Even if you don't want to buy it, I would definitely recommend trying it out at a skate park if you're on an event or something and someone's got Deathwax. Give it a go. I guarantee you'll like it. I'm definitely going to buy some more again. I think my views have changed on it. And I've been telling people to get Deathwax too. I think it's really, really good. I'm definitely going to buy some more of the stuff. You can find Deathwax on Instagram and Facebook. Both of them are just the Deathwax. I'll put the links down in the description below. Follow these pages to see the latest products, events and team news. You can also message them as well to order products as well, like the t-shirt I got. This one I got an extra large. I'm 6 foot tall and built like a twig. So if you are 6 foot tall and built like a twig, get an extra large. I think it's really good. It's pretty comfy. I'm not quite sure if you can see that. A lot of t-shirts tend to come up to like here, but this is, you know, even washed as well, and it's still quite baggy and quite comfortable. I like the fact it's got a DW on the back of it as well. You can get these in small, medium, large and extra large. Come in grey, white, black, green and red in sizes small to extra large, and they're £20 each. You can also ask for a grenade block. These are £5.50 each. Separates are £4 per block. Skulls are £2.50 for two. And the big block, which I have in a minute, is £7. They also come with a container as well. I think it is the same size as that. It might be that thick as well, I could be wrong, but it's pretty much a grenade block, just a bit more bigger. And that's my review to Deathwax. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to follow Deathwax Instagram and Facebook. And until next time guys, I'm Max Davies. Peace.